Hey family, I'm going to get started into bleaching the knots on my 2 wigs. I'm going to bleach the knot on the Platinum Soft Yaki Bangs, and I'm also going to bleach the knot on the RPG Show CSLS 300-S. So what I'm going to get started with, you've seen the pictures in the beginning, is the lightning powder. And I'm just going to pour some of that in. And you don't have to get the little packs. I just got the little packs because I'm not going to be doing this a lot. So I just got the little packages. Okay, and so you can see it's like a blue. Okay, and then I'm just going to start with the, I only got 20. I thought I got 30, but I made a mistake and only got 20. So it is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to start with this, and I'm just going to pour 2 capfuls. Hold up. First, let me just mix that and see how that works. Oh, and that's why you should be wearing your gloves, because I've just got some on my hand. Hold on. And always do it next to a sink. Sorry. Professionals, I guess, you know, don't really need gloves, but I'm not a professional. Okay, so just gonna pour another cap. All this stuff stinks. Man. Oh Lord, it really stinks. Okay, as I'm doing this, good. I'm going to pour a little bit more in here, because I probably want to do, I might as well go ahead and do my other wig too, because this stuff, I don't want to do this stuff too much. I don't think I could take it. And I'm sorry that I'm just, you know, just doing it without really doing any type of measurements. But I'm just going to continue mixing this right now. And you make sure you don't want to mix anything. You see, I'm using a plastic spoon. I also got this bowl from Sally's. Excuse me, guys. Also got this bowl from Sally's. You want to use all plastic, no metal, to do this. Okay, I'm also going to spread using this, and also got that from Sally's too. It's a highlighting spreader. That's not the real name of it, but that's what I'm calling it. Okay, so you see this consistency, right? And if you do it like this, you'll be fine, but if you want to get out the brassy color, I'm going to add a little bit more, excuse me, oh my god, a little bit more of this cream developer. And this is almost like, you know how you have a cook in the kitchen, and they don't measure stuff, they just look for the right consistency. That's all I'm doing right now, is looking for the right consistency. Okay. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some red gold color corrector plus. Guys, you got to understand, I have allergies, and everything bothers me, so that's why I sound like this. Oh, God. So I'm going to put in 20 drops. And then I'm just going to mix that in. And as you can see, it's turning to purple. Okay, and you want it to turn that purple. But after I finish mixing this in well, we're going to let it sit. And then it should turn back either white or light blue. And I'm not sure because this is my first time using the iron products. It should turn back white, but since we started off with light blue, I just have to see when we come back, okay guys? So I'm going to let that sit, and we'll come back, and I'll come back and show you the application. Thanks for staying tuned. As you can see, I have a nice frothy consistency now, and it turned back light blue. It's been sitting for probably about 8 minutes now. It's good to sit for about 10 minutes. And now you can see I'm actually using an applicator right now and not using the spoon anymore. Okay, nice consistency. So the first one I'm going to work on is, and this is just the stocking cap, but the first one I'm going to work on is the Soft Yaki Platinum. And I'm not going to do the whole thing. I'm only going to do where I part it, okay? And what you want to do is you want to use the tap method. You don't want to spread too hard. You just want to kind of tap it on, okay? Just kind of, you don't want to do too much. You want it to get down on the knots, but you don't want to seep it all the way through, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm doing it very gingerly. I'm not going too deep. I'm not pressing too hard. I'm actually using more, almost like spreading icing on a cake. You know, I'm using more than enough so I can like not go too deep down on it, if that makes sense. I know I told you guys to tap, but it's actually working better for me if I tap the edges and not tap the entire thing. Okay, and see how easy that was just to put right on there. Okay. Now, what do you do when you don't have a space heater? I mean, you don't have a dryer. You can use a space heater. You can put it in front, and I'm going to show you guys that you can put it in front of a space heater. Now, I know sometimes this bleeds through to the roots of the hair, and that may cause a problem for some people. So you can actually go back in with some hair dye and a mascara brush and touch up the roots of your hair. And I think Poison Ivy has a video on that, on how to do that method. So if it comes out that that the bleach went a little too far, I will be using the Poison Ivy method. I'm not saying it was her method, but I watched her video and that's where I seen it. Okay. And I watched Miss Bossy's Lies video for bleaching knots. So I'll put those two links below. Okay, and that one, what you want to do next is take your plastic cap. And the good thing about this, putting it on a head like this, is so much better. Okay, so that's one down. And here goes the second one, and this is the RPG show. Just want to take that and do the same exact thing. It's like an assembly line today. Once you start one, Just keep it going. I have enough to do about 5 of these. But I'm not going to do 5 because I don't feel like washing 5 wigs today. Okay, and you see I'm applying it very generously. And I'm not quite like, I'm doing very lightly. My hand is barely, and I'm kind of doing a tapping motion, not really, but. And if it gets on some of the hair, as you can see at the bottom, it just got on some of the hair. I'm just going to take that, and I'm just going to wipe it off myself. Okay, it looks like I'm like, oh my God, you guys are, you're really applying a lot. Yep, I am. I'm gonna, what else am I gonna do with it? Okay, so I'm gonna just tap this right here on the edge. And one thing, you know that you really should pull as much hair back as you can, so you won't end up bleaching any of your hair. But 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna probably bleach some of the hair, because that's just the way that it happens to me. Okay, and like I said, I'm not bleaching. I'm not going to bleach the whole front of this. And this is the glueless unit. And since this is a 20 developer, I'm going to leave it on for 40 minutes. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this. Let's get a little bit on this side here. Like a cake. Okay, I'm just going to take my plastic cap. Ooh, and also this, I just got some on the hair. Make sure you're very careful. I'm just going in and I'm just taking it off the hair. Okay. That one's a little scary, guys. Okay, so now I'm just going to take it right over, and I'm going to show you that we're just going to take it right over here. And this is the space heater. As you can see, I'm just going to turn it around like this. I'm going to prop the space heater up higher. And then I am going to just turn on the space heater and let it sit in front. And for the other one, I'm actually going to put on my hooded dryer. Okay? So I'll be back with the finished product. Okay, this wig has been sitting for probably about 40 minutes with the 20 developer. So I'm just going to take it off right now. And as you can see, I do see the knots have been bleached. Okay, we're just going to rinse that out. Oh my God, I see so much brassiness. Oh, I'm scared. I am totally scared. I'm going to have to come back and wash this again with, oh my God, I'm scared. With some red out. I don't have any right now, though. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some Cream of Nature right now and just wash it. definitely bleached, but I also bleached the hair. Definitely bleached the hair on this one. I turned it all blonde at the roots. So definitely I have to go back in there and dye those roots. This just goes to show you, you know, trial and error. Definitely have to go back and dye. Okay, so definitely bleached all the way to the roots. So I'm gonna have to go in here and re-dye the roots. Okay, so there you have it. That's how you do it maybe the wrong way. Okay, stay tuned.